right, number 11 asks us to find, to evaluate this limit. The limit as x approaches -1 from the left of x plus 7 over x squared plus 8x plus 7. First, let's talk about what that means. So if we're on a number line here, this is 0, this is 1, -1, -2. Approaching -1 from the left, this little negative sign here just means we're coming from the left. So we're coming this way. We're getting closer and closer to -1 from this direction. So the numbers here that we would want to plug in would be like -1.1, -1.001. Just a little bit on this side of -1. All right. So with that said, let's see if we can simplify this a little bit. If we plugged in -1 here, we'd get 0 on the bottom, and so we want to see what happens as we get really close, because right at -1 this function doesn't exist, but if we get really close to the function from the left side, that's what this is asking us for. So let's see if we can simplify this. So it's the limit as x approaches -1 from the left of x plus 7, and on the bottom let's factor that. So to get x squared, we're going to get x and x. To get 7, we need 7 and 1. And they're both going to be positive. So x plus 7, x plus 1. And now notice that we've got an x plus 7 on the top and the bottom. So these are going to divide to 1. So it's going to be 1 over x plus 1. So the limit as x approaches -1 from the left of 1 over x plus 1. Now this is a little simpler. Now we can see that as we plug in a number that's almost -1, that's just to the left of -1, we're going to get, say, -1.001. That's when we add 1, that becomes -0.001. So this is going to be a tiny negative number. So as we divide by smaller and smaller negative numbers, this number is going to go to infinity, and it's going to go to -infinity because it's a positive divided by a negative. So this answer is going to be -infinity.